Nicki Forman, and I'm going to share an Aruna yoga practice with you designed to improve the dialogue that you have with your body and what is going on inside of you from your pain or your contractions where you may be holding, as well as the emotions that pass through us. In reframing your relationship to how you feel and maybe releasing your resistance to illness, crisis, or physical pain like injury, you can begin to recognize that there is a sacredness. It's like these pains are doorways into the part of you that is holy, sacred. And in this way, your whole life becomes a living sadhana, a living practice that begins on the mat, but then is transported into every aspect of your life, particularly those aspects where you're triggered. Begin by sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position. Lengthen the back of the neck and lightly tuck the chin in toward the chest. We're going to start by bringing our hands to the body and gently closing the eyes. And then become aware of the body, its contours, its contact with the ground, or maybe your hands touching your chest or your knees. And let the awareness be naturally guided inside of your body to wherever you may be feeling held or contracted somehow. And then just flood your awareness here and take a deep breath in. And give some space to whatever starts to show up. Now, it may be a sensation, an emotion, or nothing at all. Just stay aware, as if you were witnessing, free of any judgment. And then move your awareness to another place where you may be holding. And just flooding the awareness here, feel the contraction without any resistance. And if nothing is here, just focus on your body. And then you're going to take a deep breath in and out through the mouth. Just giving space and a messaging to the body that it's safe, that whatever it wants to show you in your practice, it's welcome, and that whatever is coming up is really coming up for release, offering itself into freedom, that you don't have to hold on to it anymore. And then inhale, you're going to bring the palms of the hands into prayer or pranam at the heart. And take a long, deep breath in through the nostrils and out through the nose. And now you're invited to use a mantra of your choice. Perhaps there's something you resonate with. It may just be your breath or the mantra Om. But just take a moment to connect beyond your mind. This is what mantra is for. the vehicle to transcend the mind. And take a moment now to tune in with your mantra or with silence. And then inhale deeply. Lift and engage your internal locks. Hold the breath. Unless you're pregnant or you have high blood pressure, then you just breathe out and continue long, deep breath. Otherwise, hold your breath for as long as feels comfortable for you. And then as you exhale, bow the chin down and begin to connect to the intention for your practice. And then inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, just letting that go. Release the hands down. We begin with very, very subtle movements. Begin by rotating from the base of the spine. Let your body show you whatever it is that is ready to be released today. Now, beginning the practice is always like coming into contact with such delicacy. And the best way to do that is through the channel of the breath. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let your heart guide the movement. And the movement alone will establish this dialogue with your cells, with your muscles, with your fascia, your organs. You're holding every emotion, experience, and sentiment you've ever felt. And then slow the motion and movement down until it becomes quite small. And then inhale, hold. Gather the tension in the body. Exhale, start to unravel the contractions, the tension. And then move in the opposite direction. I love these Sufi grinds. They are such effortless ways to tap into the dialogue, to feel your body, to gently open it up. If you notice a place that gets stuck somehow, give it a little extra breath. And then begin to slow those movements down, making it smaller, like a coil, reverberating into stillness. Inhale deeply. Hold. Exhale, letting go of all of the tension. Now you're going to inhale and twist to one side. Place your backhand either on the sacrum, wrapped around the thigh. Look up and over the shoulder. Back to the long, deep breath or ujjayi breath. Begin to open into this gentle twist. Inhale to center. Exhale the opposite side. Every breath deepens the pose. And then inhale, returning to center and then tuning in. Just going inside and feeling and exploring the evolving narrative. Now you're going to hold onto your shins and begin a spinal flex. Inhale forward, exhale back. So these two exercises are just such beautiful tools to use on a daily basis when you don't have a yoga mat. You can do this at a desk, in a car. And using the sacred sadhana here of your yoga practice to infiltrate into your life. Inhale forward, exhale back. Now inhale, hold. Exhale in the opposite direction. And now we bring some arm movement. We inhale, arms up, exhale down. So it's the same movement, the spinal flex with alternating arms. Now this is Kriya, where you repetitively clear out the channels, the nadis, streams inside of your body. Inhale up, exhale down. Now, as you move, the next movement is to bring both arms up. Exhale, release the arms. Make these big circles. You're going to cross over. Inhale up, exhale down. And alternate each time, crossing over another opposite arm. On this next breath, you're going to interlace the fingers into Kali Mudra. Your thumbs cross over, your index fingers reach up and you lift up. Take a deep breath in through the nose, lift and engage your internal locks. Mula and Uddiyana Bandha, the rectum, sex organs, navel pulls up. Keep squeezing as you move the energy from the base of the spine to the crown of your head. And holding the breath. Seeing how you can move out of the mind and into the heart. Exhale, release. Again, deep inhale. Lift and engage the internal locks. Hold. Exhale, release the locks, expel the breath. And then gently open the arms to the side. Turn the palms up, look up. And release through pranam in the front of the body. Slowly come onto all fours so you can cross the ankles underneath and transition into all fours. Start neutral, hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, sweep the right hand between and under the shoulder. Lift the left hand up and bring it either to the sacrum or wrap it around your inner right thigh. Guide the left hip back and begin the dialogue with your cells and your muscles. Wherever is contracted or held. Deepen your breath to keep opening a little more. And then release, inhale the arm up. Come back. And then directly, right arm lifts, left leg extends and hold here. Find the balance point and your breath. Welcome whatever shows up, whatever emotions show up. Inhale here. As you exhale, bend your left leg, reach for the foot, or stay in the same pose if this is too much for you, and come up. In this half bow, open your throat, release what you're not speaking, what you do not have permission to express. And then inhale, extend, back to base. Place the hand down, the knee down, and just shake out the energy. Now inhale, raise your left arm up, open up through the chest. Exhale, sweep the left hand down. Right hand will lift up. Hand can come either to the sacrum or turn the thumbs downward to reach for your upper inner left thigh. Close your eyes. Engage your navel point. Deepen your breath. And listen. As you exhale, deepen more. Then inhale, raise the arm back. Sweep back. Left arm lifts, right leg as you come to the balance. Stay centered, focused, ever present. This is the sacred sadhana. And then you're going to bend the leg, reach behind you, flex the foot, and lift. Open the throat. Look up. Check in with your breath. And then release. Arm and leg. Hand comes down. Knee comes down. And gently move from side to side. And now inhale, look up. Exhale, down. As you move through cat-cow in your rhythm, it can be slow with the breath or powerful with the breath. Last bit, inhale, look up. And then as you exhale, you can curl the toes and transition into downward facing dog. Push away from the hands. Now slowly, just let the body
open, so you can move intuitively. This is an opportunity to deepen your breath. In Hebrew, the word for breath is neshima. And the word for soul is neshama. So your breath is a direct connection to listen to your soul. And the language of the unspoken is found in the sacred sadhana of your practice and of your life. And then come to a space that feels that you're established. And then inhale, look toward the hands. And then as you exhale, you're going to step with both feet at the front of your mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale down into a forward fold. And then inhale all the way up. Look up to your thumbs, upward salute. And then exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Connect to your Ujjayi breath in Tadasana or Samastitihi, and then releasing the hands down. What is your body telling you now? What is its wisdom? Tuning into the sacred within. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, feel free to bend the knees here as much as you need to. Inhale, look halfway up. And then as you exhale, you're going to come into downward facing dog. Look toward the hands. Bring the right foot in, lower the left knee to the ground. Into the equestrian pose here. Raise the arms up. Exhale the hands through the heart. Twist. And look up over the right shoulder. Squeeze your navel point in. As we start to work our visceral organs in the yoga poses, emotions may show up. Exhale, release. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale into an upper plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Ashtanga Namaskarasana. And then roll down. Lift up. Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Like your breath, this pose is a way to return to self, to source. To who you truly are when things get tumultuous and challenging. So your base poses become anchors for the fluctuations of your human experience. Now look ahead of you, step. Bring the left leg between the hands. Lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring the hand down and then twist to the left. You may be feeling contractions. Go into that inner dialogue. And then exhaling your next breath, releasing, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale into an upper plank, exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, roll, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Another breath or two here. Establish your anchor. Come back to the center. To that unmoving stillness that is untouched by any outer experience. And look toward the two hands, and you're going to step with the feet hip distance apart or together. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. And then bend the knees and roll up. Open the shoulders. Take a moment to move intuitively without thinking. Close your eyes. What does your body ask? Where are you being held? Then wherever you are, you're just going to start to move the hips anti-clockwise and the arms. And then move clockwise. And then keeping the feet a little wider than hip distance. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands down, and you can sink down. Either stopping here if you've got knee issues, or sinking all the way down into Malasana if you can. If your heels are coming off the yoga mat or the floor, roll the back of the mat, elevate the heels for support. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Letting the tension release. On your next breath, you're going to inhale through the nose and then make your mouth into an O shape and exhale a cannon breath. And then a few cannon breaths here. Focus on exhale. You may even already start to feel toxins coming up in the mouth. And then inhale. As you exhale, place the hands down. You're going to lift up into a forward fold. And then walk toward one foot. And then walk the fingers to the opposite foot. And then walk to center. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. Drop the head down. And just become like a pendulum moving back and forward. And then like a metronome moving from side to side. Come to center, release the hands down, soften the knees, round the spine, roll up.
Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look halfway up.
Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. Step the right foot between the hands, rise through warrior one,
and then exhale into warrior two. So establish the anchor here in the center, where you feel your ground, where you feel your connection, and where you simultaneously feel your weakness. And then we begin to move through reverse warrior and into side angle pose, either with the hand on the knee or beside the foot. Let the breath create the flow. Now inhale back to center, straighten the front leg. Exhale into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Lift up and then turn the thumb down and see if you can open up and deepen the opening here. Once you've got the pose, close your eyes. Feel what your body's holding or messaging. Let your breath carry you deeper into the dialogue. And then release, lift the arms. Inhale, rise. Turn the right foot in. Place the hands on the waist, roll the shoulder blades back and open up. Exhale into a forward fold. Palms of the hands come in a line with the legs. Now inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, place the hands on the waist. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Turn the left foot out and come through warrior two. Sink down, establish the solidity. This is like a way of coming back to yourself. And then turn the front palm up, reverse the warrior. Exhale into side angle. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, release. Lengthen toward the extended leg. Exhale, Trikonasana. Lift up. And then turn the thumb away. See if you can bind. Connect to your upper inner thigh. Read what is being revealed from your own body, from your emotions, from your memories, from your cells. And then inhale, raise the arm up as you release. Look down. Inhale up. Exhale, turn the foot in. And now you're just going to slowly start to maneuver until you find a little dance. And then come to this dancing goddess. You can Bring your thumb and index finger together. And then come to stillness. Find a way to tap into your body. Now inhale, rise, bring the elbows in, pull. Alternating each arm, twisting at the waist. And inhale, sink, rise up, turn toward the front leg. And we're going to just reach in, lift up with the left leg. Exhale, come into warrior three. If you can establish the pose and your balance here. One more breath. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, upper plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now step the left foot between the hands. Rise up. Hold the balance. Exhale, reach back. Warrior three. And then lengthening through the upper body, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, upper plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then you're gonna just maneuver your hands toward the feet. And then start to shake. The idea here is to loosen the contractions. So the wilder you shake, the more free you can be. Open the jaw, and let some sound come out. Check out the head and the mind. Let go. Last little bit. And just let yourself stop. Bring your hands back to your body. Feel your heart beating. Tune in. And then we're going to move through squats. Inhale up. Exhale. Either halfway if you have high blood pressure or bothered knees. Or all the way down. Palm of the hands come to the floor. Lift up the hips. On your next breath, we're going to sink into Malasana, opening the inner thighs with the upper arms. Now breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth, close the eyes and begin a breath of fire, like a Kapalabhati breath, focusing on exhaling, exhaling. Just come halfway if this is too much for your knees. Focus at your eyebrow point. Continue the breath if you feel comfortable with it. Now inhale, hold. Exhale, you're going to stretch up and open, release. And then inhale to center. Exhale, twist and open to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhaling. And then maybe seeing if you can bind. Inhale to center, exhale the opposite arm. And bind if that feels okay for you. Release. Inhale to center, exhale, place the hands down and lift. Come into a forward fold. Hold onto the elbows and moving from side to side. Come to center, release the hands, soften the knees. Roll up. And then bring yourself back to your base part. Close the eyes. See what your body may be revealing. Inhale, draw up. Exhale to the floor. Look halfway up. Exhale, step back to downward facing. Inhale, come all the way down to the knees. Cross the ankles. Extend. Reach your arms up. Flex your feet. Move. Forward. And away from the feet, using your abdominal muscles. Maybe there's stuckness in the lower back. Our second energy center is connected to our relationships. Now inhale, hold. Exhale, come into a very soft, gentle forward fold. And then you're going to roll up. Place the hands behind you, bend the knees, and lift yourself up into the tabletop pose. And from here, let your head drop back if that feels okay for you. Now tuck the chin in, drop down, extend your left leg, bring the right leg over, and then twist up and over. See what emotion may be showing up. And then just give space for that to be felt. And then as you exhale, you're going to twist, come down to your elbow, and then push up and lift up and over. Release down. Come through to a counter pose. Counter twist. Release and swap over to the other side. So your right leg straightens, the left leg comes over, and you twist. And then release, come down, lift up, raise the arm up and over the head. Drop the hip, push yourself up, come into that counter twist. And then slowly release out of the pose. Bring both feet together, quite far away from the groin. And then just drop down. Make yourself contained within your body. And tune into the body now. Go as deep as you can. Or as feels good for you in this moment. And then slowly lifting up and exhaling down. You're using the spinal flex here. Inhale, hold, take the knees, draw them in, and then roll down, drawing the knees in toward the chest. And just maneuver from left to right. Extend the arms, shift the body, and then extend, shoot the feet up, and then the arms up. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower.
Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. And then hold. Find that tension in your belly. Find that seat of disempowerment and deeper, the seat of your real personal power. Exhale, head comes down, knees come in. And then extend the legs up into the inverted lake. Or just resting on the back if you're in your cycle. Or feel free to bring the legs against the wall as an alternative if an inversion is not appropriate for you today. And then you're going to lift up and then just bring one knee into the forehead and then extend up, and then the other knee, and extend up, and then both knees together. Extend the arms and the legs. Connect with your heart and your throat. Soften the knees and roll all the way down into happy baby pose. You can either hold behind the knees, you can hold the ankles, hold the toes, or the outsides of the feet. And then release the feet down into the reclined bound angle. You can bring your index fingers and thumb together, Yoni Mudra on the tummy. Thanking your body. And release the hands, extend the legs, and allow your deep integration now. As you fall into the stillness of Shavasana, covering yourself with a blanket, placing a bolster under the knees, finding your point of utter surrender.
Begin by moving the fingers and the toes. Stretch your arms up and your legs out. And then bending the knees. And then just twisting up and over into a gentle cat stretch. To both sides. And then gently rolling over onto one side. And pushing yourself up to sit. Bring your hands to your body and tune into the dialogue. Bring your awareness to where you may feel what has released, what is now open. And then just honoring your body for this opportunity to practice, to be in the sacredness of your own sadhana, your own practice, your own being. And then bring the palms of the hands into prayer, to your third eye, to your heart, and to yourself as truth. And namaste.